Watching news that gets to the point on KATC TV3, Acadiana's news channel.
Louisiana is known to top the list of worst roads in the nation, but some Lafayette drivers could be in for a smoother ride. As KATC's Carolyn Zerder reveals, new technology to fill potholes is being taken for a test drive in the hub city.
Drivers in Lafayette may notice a new, unique vehicle on the roads. It's called a pothole killer truck, brought in from a Philadelphia company by the State Department of Transportation.
They want to be proactive. They know what the winter brings. They know what the cold, rainy season brings, and they're looking for a better solution to pothole repair. They want to keep the roads safe, and this is one of the applications that they can use. President
of Patch Management, Craig Bocklett, says the truck is in Lafayette for a 10-day trial to prove to LDOT what he already knows.
It's one of the most efficient and cost-effective ways. Plus, it's also safer for the employees. They don't have to stand on the highway.
The patchwork will fill 14 miles of potholes along Verot School Road.
We realized that Vero had a high volume of traffic. It would be quite a good test to start there first.
Bill Fontenot with LDOT says the cold spray patch technology is something the department is seriously considering.
It seems to be a very nice looking process. It's certainly impressive, but it's really a bottom line effort that has to be analyzed relative to cost.
The state paid $20,000 for the trial run. If a contract is eventually signed with Patch Management, more pothole killer trucks could hit Lafayette roads by early next year. In Lafayette, Carolyn Zerder, KATC TV3.
Louisiana, unfortunately, has a reputation for having poorly maintained roads, and many will argue that not enough is being done to solve the problem. So now the State Department of Transportation is testing out a novel new approach to fixing bad roads in the Bayou State, and they're starting in Lafayette. KLFY TV 10 Eyewitness News reporter Sean McGinnis joins us now live in the studio with more on this exclusive story. Sean?
Well, Chuck, Transportation Director Bill Fontenot says these unique conditions last winter have the DOTD considering new ways to fix up Acadiana roads. And one option being tested now in Lafayette may be able to help prevent the road conditions we see now if it snows like this again.
This past winter was one of the wettest and coldest, created one of the greatest pothole challenges in recent years.
Fontenot says the conditions were more extreme than anything the DOTD was prepared to deal with. Enter the pothole killers. The Louisiana Department of Transportation is giving this big rig a 10-day test spin. Patch Management Incorporated President Craig Bocklett says the DOTD wants to avoid another fiasco like last year.
We're working with the Louisiana DOT to pilot our application for their pothole and road repair. They're trying to be a little proactive and ahead of the pothole season.
Scott Kleiger, the inventor of the pothole killer, had one prime goal in mind when creating this vehicle.
Safety, keeping government workers off the road, keeping them safe in a safe environment from getting hit.
The pothole killer only takes one person to operate. That person never even has to exit the vehicle. The entire process to fill a pothole only takes about 90 seconds, and according to Kleiger, it lasts longer than normal methods.
It lasts longer. An average patch on this material lasts almost 5 years on average. We have some repairs lasting 12 years still in place.
And weather has little effect on the pothole killer's ability to work. The truck actually sprays this black aggregate that works in temperatures up to 20 below zero and isn't affected by heat or moisture. Bocklett says the process has the potential to save the state between 60 and 75% on pothole repairs. But the final decision rests with the state.
After that 10 days, an analysis as to what the costs are, actual cost, how much repairs were made, and determine if this is a good investment for the Louisiana DOTD.
Fontenot says the DOTD is spending about $20,000 on this 10-day trial run, but the actual cost of the project will likely be a lot higher. Patch Management has actually agreed to absorb any additional costs over that initial flat rate. Live in studio, Sean McGinnis, KLFY TV 10 Eyewitness News.
Thanks, Sean.